Alright, so for my business organization project, I researched MindStar Medical, which is a business that was run by my uncle, Steve Doherty. I interviewed him about a few weeks ago, and it was quite fun. And yeah, as you can see, they specialize in the medical business. Right. So, what does MindStar Medical do? They do consulting for pharmaceutical companies involving new drugs in development, and their motto is translating data into knowledge. So why did this business start? Well, Steve Doherty was frustrated with corporate life because he couldn't make his own decisions. And he wanted to start his own business on collecting and interpreting data because his previous business did not have that. But he also chose medical because he had a biology major in college and was previously a pharmaceutical salesman, he was a representative, marketing and manager, and an advertising representative. And C, he wanted to start his own business because he was frustrated. So, what are the educational opportunities that you need to open this business? Well, you need to understand finance and accounting, as well as you got to be able to write and listen to others. And you also have to communicate and collaborate in groups, because great minds think alike. So as you can see, this is no sole proprietorship. I should have made that text a bit easier to read. How did the rewards outweigh the risks? Well, he had two other guys that both had risks and experience that worked with. So, if there was any trouble, Steve would have run into trouble. Partners would have his back. Vice versa. One of them would have his back, Steve, the other guy would have his back. You know the drill. It takes the power of three. So, MindStar Medical is a partnership of three people. Can you tell? Each one of them split profits and responsibility. They don't have to pay income taxes, but they do have to pass on losses and profits to each other. So, like I say, great minds think alike. So why a partnership? And in the man's words himself, sum of parts is greater than the whole. 1 + 1 = 3, basically. And the three-man partnership gave the owners limits of risks and allowed them to share their thoughts and strengths. So, in the words of Steve, it was like calling the brain surgeon from Harvard, which meant you knew exactly what you were doing in the workplace professionally. You know, Harvard, professional. You also felt like you were enjoying your job. You weren't just a hamster on a wheel. You can see the guy doing the work on a wheel, like a hamster wheel. But don't be like that guy. They were not like that guy. They weren't being told what to do over and over again by their boss. So financially, intellectually, it was extremely rewarding. Don't you just love to like your job? So basically, challenges were staying on the cutting edge, and it was a fine line between working the business, finding opportunities, or socializing with clients. And the socializing also meant they had to promote their work in front of others and asking them what they wanted. Basically, what I'm doing right now, presenting in front of you, was a risk for them. And he also compared the fact that they would just ignore their clients to, you know, the greetings of President Trump, how he's all warm and friendly. So, what are some advice that he gave out? You got to find answers to any questions, basically. You got to get a good accountant, and that you should rely on your friends for business and therapeutic areas. So, don't go up and ask your friend just for some job advice. Go up with a professional. You got to find someone with years of experience in your choice of interest. And going back on socializing with clients, generally their client reception was very positive. Clients themselves loved how the products of the business sold were unique and not like other products. It's good to always have variety when it comes to owning a business, because you don't want to copy others. No one wants that. That's the thing about MindStar. They always had variety. It's like an Italian apricot instead of an apple. You can see that on the top of your screen. So how did it start? It was Thanksgiving weekend of 1999. Yes, he had the date memorized. According to Google, it was November 27th. That weekend was when Steve wrote his first job proposal instead of eating Thanksgiving dinner with his family. Sorry, I just threw him under the bus. But after 3 weeks, Steve had to write 6 more proposals, and they all got accepted. And then by January, he made his first yearly salary. And the first year profit was 1.5 million bazungas. So he was going places. So the name came from other business names that the owners had previously heard of and even worked for, like Cogniserve and Axiomed. But the MindStar name was because they had a mission statement translated data into knowledge. So basically, you're a star at using your mind. MindStar. So in the future, Steve and his coworkers will continue tackling topics in the medical and therapeutic worlds, like hypertension, heart failure, image disorder, I forget what that stands for, and Crohn's disease. And their job will be to find medical cures by, well, translating data into knowledge. And here are some research projects that they had from their actual presentations that Steve had sent to me via email. There's fingolimod, first oral drug developed to reduce the frequency of clinical exacerbations to delay the accumulation of physical disability in MS. Activa, which is a deep brain stimulation for advanced Parkinson's disease. Avonex and Tysabri, 2 blockbuster therapies for RRMS. And Benefix, the only RFix product for hemophilia B. And to be honest with you, I don't know what any of this stuff is. But hey, it was for the project. What did I learn? I learned that this business went full on into research, especially considering the fact that this is 1999. Like, the internet, Google was only 1 year old. So when it came to owning a business, you can't just sit around and wait for ideas. You had to use your eyes, and for this case, a computer, in order to find data and answers to what you're looking for. Thin.